right, welcome everybody to the 14th game of the season for the Goffstown Grizzlies girls varsity soccer team. My name is Tom Lazat. I'm here with Joe McGrail and Keith LaValliere. Tonight's matchup is at home here at the new turf field in Goffstown against the Timberlane Regional High Owls. And Timberlane Regional High represents Plastow, Atkinson, Sandown, and Danville, New Hampshire. So earlier this week, the Grizzlies visited and fell to the Portsmouth Clippers by a score of 4-0, getting shut out for only the third time this season. Their record now stands at 6-6-1 on the season, squarely at the 500 mark. But rest assured, the Grizzlies are anything but ambivalent about capturing some more points in the next few games, as they need to gain some momentum going into, hopefully, a berth into the playoffs. So we are getting ready for the opening whistle here. The refereeing crew getting into place. We are on playing on a beautiful fall evening, about 50 degrees. So a little cool, perfect night for soccer. The opening whistle, Grizzlies will get possession first. They are back in their, looks like, Joe, their 4-3-3 formation. They've also employed a kind of a 3-5-2 type formation, but tonight looks like the 4-3-3, that this is a majority of the season that they've been in this formation. And they need to be confident and comfortable playing against these Owls tonight. The Owls come into tonight's game with a record of 11-2, and they're a team that is clearly in the mix to compete with any other team and challenge for the title. In fact, that is their goal. And they have won 11 straight and looking for 12th here in Goffstown. So there's a attempted switch over, and it's gonna work, but have a big touch. So Goffstown playing smart so far and looking to possess a little bit here. Cheyenne looking to switch the field a little bit. So Goffstown looking to move it up the middle.
So I kind of expect the competition to be similar to what was seen the other day in Portsmouth. Similar team, similar record.
Yeah, here's a run down the sideline, and it's going to get sent out of bounds by the Owl defender. I agree, Joe.
Different formation for Goffstown. I think they're looking to be a little bit more defensive than their previous game.
Yeah, and I think that stems from the fact that Timberlane is only one of two teams in Division I to not be shut out this season. Bishop Girton is the other team, who is the only team above them in the standings, but they have a game in hand. So if the Owls were to get full points out of tonight, they would match. And there's a cross in. And there's a poke there.
Avery just missed it.
Avery, yes. She had her left foot out and sent it. She directed it toward the net, but it went wide.
Yeah, great cross, and Avery did the right thing, doing just a one-touch. Just missing, wasn't able to direct it in.
Oh, that could have been bam, bam, right out of the gate, scoring a goal here. And wouldn't that set the tone for them tonight? Big touch there, but they're going to be able to carry it forward. So here come the Owls. Good job by Grace to get back and try to tackle that away. Going to send that back to Brooke, but Brooke's not going to be able to connect back. So here come the Owls looking to make a push, but not able to get it through our defensive midfield there. And there's a commentator curse as it comes right back our way. So Owls looking to reset. Good job by Goffstown to keep it from getting into the penalty area there, but it will be a throw-in.
That attempt on goal there looked like it really woke the Owls up. Just in the first few minutes here.
Yeah, it's a good point, Joe. It's one thing to poke the bear, but got to withstand the retaliation here. But again, as you said, this is going to be a highly skilled team that we're facing, very disciplined, very successful program. They lost in the semifinals last year, so they just missed their chance to make it to the finals. The year before, they made it to the quarterfinals. So if their progression is linear, oh, good tackle there, but who's going to come away with it? It's going to go our direction.
Did a great job
yeah.
getting that and putting it up front.
And here comes Ari looking to make some mayhem in the middle here, and she's going to get that over and find Avery.
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 Oh, just a fraction of a second. She did get a touch on it, but it was
she had
just
L
a fraction
on
of a
her
second.
left. Yeah, so some good composed pressure here. Kind of a combination of building from the back and kind of sending it forward. Oh, and that ball's going to get by our midfield here and find our back line. And there might be a shot forthcoming here. There is, but it's blocked.
Oh, another square opportunity here.
It is, and if this is a left-footed striker, there's a shot. We've got Riley in goal tonight. Shannon is not in net. Riley keeping close track of these balls. Oh, and there's
what a great stop.
Yep. So Goffstown under duress right now, and oh my goodness, just like that.
They just kept setting each other up. There was probably 5 or 6 opportunities that they had there, and
boy,
only one shot on goal, and it makes it in.
It's like in basketball when you give someone a shot and they get the rebound and shoot again and rebound and shoot again, eventually it's going to go in. That was Bill Lambier's style back in the day. He would harass teams until he made a mistake and they capitalized on it. So
you just bam that right into the net? Is that how it worked?
Yeah, it looked like it. So just like that, Goffstown finds themselves not in totally unfamiliar territory, though, being down in a game. They've obviously led in large portions of quite a few games, but they've also come from behind. So yeah, Timberlane is a high-quality opponent. We also played them in our 13th game last year in Plastow, though, and that was our most lopsided loss of last season. I think it was 6-0. So obviously both teams are different this year, and hopefully the result will be different as well. And Timberlane only lost 4 starters, including they had twins up top who were very talented, but they still maintain what arguably may be the best center mid duo, and their defense has been a little bit of a question mark early in the season, although they're always expected to finish high, and they certainly have tightened that up. So
I believe one of the twins that did was a Gatorade Player of the Year, if I recall the correct twin girls that were on that team.
Yeah, a lot of talent. So here's an opportunity for Goffstown to at least have it in the Owls' defensive third, but as soon as I say that, the ball's coming back the other direction. So good job by Brooke to come up higher there. I think normally when we have our 4-back, we haven't come up quite that high to support the midfield. So I'd like to see more of that.
Yeah, that's I think a tactic they're going to have to use today. I don't think they're going to be able to let the Timberlane to keep moving them back.
Is Al trying to get it through the midfield here? So I want to. I don't think I thank GTV. Normally do that at the beginning. Want to make sure we do thank David and Jen for all of their support. We are in the new booth here at the new field for Goffstown. It is a wonderful setup with a replay screen. So thank you to them, and thank you to all of our viewers, all 10 of you that are paying attention tonight. I think we even have some.
Huh?
I think we even have some former Hall of Fame GTV announcers listening in the Goffstown area. Professor Hugh DeBrule, author of Ambivalent Nation. Oh, and there's a nice through ball. And McKenna's going to get shot off, but it's going to go wide. So I believe we have, like I said, Professor DeBrule, author of Ambivalent Nation, and Mike Santoro, and between the two of them, they called many an exciting boys soccer games here at Goffstown and around the state. So thank you to them and all of our other fans from afar watching tonight. Girls appreciate your support. And there's a long send-in or shot. I don't know, but it's going to come rocketing back
send-in
here.
to Avery. Avery was there, and she was ready.
Yeah. So this ball is going to get sent back. We're going to play this from the back, and we're going to be able to reset through the middle here if we're quick before the Owls get their shape back. And a couple of one touches here, and there's a send across, but I don't think Owls going to get to it in time. No, so I think the plan is pretty solid so far,
I
Joe.
like what I see from Goffstown there.
It's as we always say, it's execution. There's a good shoulder tackle there. That was a Bill Lambier takedown. Bam, bam, to the ground with you, said the attacking Owl player.
Bam off the shoulder and bam right to the turf. I think we have a throw-in. Yeah, it's a throw-in real deep in the corner
Yeah, I
there.
have to lean out the window here. At least there's no Hornets tonight. It's too cold for them. Oh, nice little L turn there to get around our defender, and there's a cross. Good job by Riley to collect that on a short little skip. And she's going to punt that just to the right of the center circle here. Ari bringing it down. Yep.
Long touch.
Long touch, but I think we're going to get away with it.
No.
No. Defender kept it in. Good job. And here comes the Owls. You know, we've seen this play before. 2 to 3 passes through the midfield. And good tackle by Cheyenne. Yep, nice step.
Cheyenne.
She's got options here. And we're getting some space here, Joe. We have some space to make the easier right pass, if you will. Brooke booming that forward to McKenna. McKenna's going to turn that around. And nice burner on the ground to Ari. Gets tackled away. Ari's going to stay on that.
I was going to be a foul in the field. Let everybody come up. Use your offense.
Yeah, we like to play quick, but you know, on a set piece, we may not get a whole lot of these, so let's take advantage.
Yeah, we're +3 in the back right now. That's kind of the disadvantage of the four back that coach uses sometimes. There we go. Now we're moving 2 up.
Yep.
Much better, much better.
Yeah, we're +1 behind the ball. Oh, and there's a send to the top of the box. It's going to get headed out initially. Brought down. Cheyenne's going to look to try to
There's the
keep
advantage
it in.
right there, moving the 2 up.
Yep, she's going to send that over, but it's only going to find white jerseys. So Goffstown Grizzlies in their maroon home kit tonight. And, there's a foul. There's a hard foul. My goodness, that was a stiff arm, and she was taken right down.
And hurt.
And there is no indication by the ref that they see this. I mean, that was unfortunate. Like we say, we never want to see any injuries for any player. That kind of happened right out the window here.
Yeah, it happened right in front of us, and she definitely.
That was a stiff arm. That was a.
She seems to be indicating her hip is. Sore.
Yeah. So hopefully Cheyenne is okay. We'll pause as the Grizzlies and the Owls are going to regroup here. So the score is unfavorable, but otherwise, I think Goffstown's come out and had their plan and trying to execute it here.
Yeah, it hasn't been anything super overwhelming other than that sequence in front of in the 18 in front of the 6.
Mm-hmm.
That was obviously just repetition of 5 or 6 opportunities in a row, and then they got their shot off on a clean shot. So other than that, Goffstown's been kind of holding their own and attacking and putting up their attack. They haven't had any shots on goal yet, I don't think, but
no shots near goal.
But they are moving the ball, which is good to see.
Yeah, and they're the only time I think that they were really under any kind of sustained pressure or duress was that sequence where the Owls scored.
Yeah. And Keith, am I right to say that they only have probably 2 shots on net, Timberlane? Yeah.
2.
Yeah. So it's
they're batting like 500.
Right.
Same.
They had a lot of opportunities in that sequence, but they only took 1 shot and waited for the prime time to do so.
Yeah, I think those are 2 shots on frame. I think they had a couple of 1 or 2 shots blocked and so forth. But yeah, you're right. It's high percentage. So Cheyenne is on her feet. She's going to be helped off. I don't know if look like she kind of might have a hip or leg injury, but hopefully it's nothing too severe and nothing that lasts too long. Cheyenne's been a great player. She's a freshman, but she's earned a start in quite a few games for her skill and defensive ability.
Yeah, she's got great aggressiveness, good skill, able to see the field fairly well from the back there, and she does a great job.
Definitely should be an important part of the program the next few years here at Goffstown. So we will have, I think, probably a drop ball. I don't know who had possession when they finally did blow the whistle.
I think it ended up in Goffstown's possession, but I believe you're right. It would probably be a drop ball.
All right. So Grizzly Nation breathes a sigh of relief.
So it's just going to go straight to Goffstown is what the plan is here.
Yeah, that's usually a kind of a sportsman-like gesture as well.
Especially it's down inside the defensive zone, so.
That's where the Owls want it anyway.
Yeah.
So I think I was saying the Grizzlies are in the maroon home kits and the Owls in the white away kits with maroon numbers. Joe, we were talking about this in Portsmouth.
Yeah, another maroon and white team.
4 or 5 teams with the maroon and white combo.
Yeah, when I was thinking about
look
it.
at the English on that ball.
Yeah, you had mentioned it. It's probably 2 or 3, and I'm like, well, there might be more. There's probably more.
2 in a row this week.
Yeah. I think there's more, close to half a dozen of teams with the maroon and white kits.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some kind of life lesson, or I don't know, something profound in that, but I can't think of it at the moment. What that might be. Why
so who came in? So Mia came in for Cheyenne.
Mia did, yes. Yep. So Mia came in at left back. Outside back. There's a boom forward. Bridget's going to track this down, keep it in front of her. She's got a nice outlet over to Mia. Mia up to Elle here. Elle's going to dance around with it and try to get it back up the sideline. She's going to get a push there. That's kind of a similar push to what how Cheyenne hit the turf.
Great feed.
Yep. Oh, and Avery looking. Sometimes it's okay to be selfish.
Yes. Especially in a game like this.
Yep.
Opportunity is going to be a little slim, so you got to take them when you get them.
Can't be ambivalent about whether to shoot or not in that type of situation. Yeah, you need to be selfish like the old Bill Lambier type of player back in the day.
Yeah, you get the ball, bam, and then bam, right? Take your shot when you can do it.
Yep, agreed. Well, speaking of which, here come the Owls dancing around a little bit, and they're going to try to cover it through the middle. Bridget clogging the lane, but sending it right back to them for a reset here. Oh, and there's a tumble and a somersault all in the same play. Adri's very athletic in that regard. I don't know what kind of awards will be at the dinner in a few weeks, but most likely to perform a somersault cleanly. Oh, and there's a big shot. It's going to go off the
football crossbar.
Football crossbar, yeah. But yeah, I think Adri is in the lead for most likely to pull off a clean forward somersault.
I think we've seen at least 2 or 3 of them this year.
That ball's going to skip and find its way to the Owls, but they're going to try to give it back. Oh, it kind of megged Elle. Elle's going to get a touch on this, and she's going to get an arm bar as well. So we have a different referee crew tonight than what we've normally been seeing. Time will tell how they're going to call the game. McKenna tracking that down before it goes out of play, and she does. Good job. And that's going to go off of the Timberlane defender. So we have a throw in here. And we're going to throw it backwards, though. And pitch that forward to Avery. Nice look there.
Good feed to get the defense come up a little bit and keep the pressure up.
And Elle's able to keep that in. And we're going to get a cross here. Who's there to be on the other end of it? Oh, big
Grace
touch.
is in the vicinity, but not able to catch up to it.
So For as sterling as their record is and impressive as their stats are, oh, nice feed up. Their attack doesn't seem super organized, Joe. I mean, it's good, it's solid. They're obviously a very, talented team, but they're not quite as clinical as I was expecting.
I haven't seen it yet, that's for sure. I haven't seen them moving up in force when the ball is moving in that direction for them yet.
Right. So here we go. Now we've got to push forward.
Goffstown's been doing a good job kind of clogging their lanes when they're getting into the quote-unquote red zone area, football terminology. But, Goffstown's been kind of clogging them up.
Yeah, if we can get that ball up through the midfield a little faster, Timberlane doesn't seem to be that quick to regain their shape. I mean, they've got the back line, but we have an opportunity to kind of lock it in. It looks like we're going to have our first group of subs coming in, waiting patiently here for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen any subs yet for the team yet.
Only the injury replacement.
Yeah, that's right.
So Owl's not really connecting on those slanting cross passes just yet. Again, Goffstown doing a good job of being
clogging them up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing their offense deep into our defense.
Yep. Oh, Avery got caught a little flat-footed there, I think. All of a sudden the intensity
shoveled
and
it out.
speed, and she's on sides, and there's a shot that's going to go wide, right. But all of a sudden, the Owls kind of picked up the intensity a little bit there, Joe. Did you see that as they were knocking on the door of our defensive third?
Yes. So I think we got 3 coming in, 3 coming off. We got Grace, McKenna, and
Autumn.
And Avery came off.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the offs, and then on is
How did you
Kat,
miss Autumn? That's your own daughter.
Yeah, Kat, Autumn, and Rose came on.
Oh, good touch there by Ellen, able to
turn.
turn it.
Oh, she's able to
get
get
ahead
by.
of it. Yep, and there's some arms. She's going to keep this going forward and get the foul. That's interesting. We had
possession
full
on
head
a
of
run.
steam. So the refs being completely ambivalent about any type of advantage, saying, might as well blow the whistle sooner rather than later there.
Wow.
But, boy, that's unfortunate.
It is.
We've had every one of those types of calls go against us this year. So here comes Elle with her left foot. She's going to strike that. It's going to be on frame, but it's going to be a can of corn center field catch there for the goalie. But any bobble, I think we would have had some of that, as you call it, Joe, crazy ball.
Crazy ball.
In the
we already saw it
penalty area.
We already saw it from Timberlane.
Yeah. Oh, good takedown by Brooke. And Ava getting bumped off that ball, so a little physical play. And there's a tackle, but it bounces right back to the Owl. So we're going to have to, have our toughness quotient up on high tonight.
Yeah, I was seeing
just good physical play. I don't think there's anything.
We're starting to see a stronger build of players right
Pressure
now.
And here's where, good defense there. Player came up with her arms up thinking she got taken down in the box, but. So here we go. Let's see what they do now. They're going to still kind of pitch it forward. Good decision there as they had the open lane. And there's a through ball, but Bridget's got possession. She's got a big touch
Long touch, but is she able to keep it? Yep,
she is. Yep. And she's going to get that up.
Mia with a great turn.
We're going to get this up all the way to Kat. I haven't called Kat's number much tonight, I guess, because she just came in. But
just came in.
And here we go. They're getting a little comfortable right on that 6-yard box. And Riley able to scoop that cross on a bounce, but that was a dangerous setup there from run of play. So Ari trying to fight through that. She does.
Ari did a good job winning.
And Elle able to
the
turn
ball.
this. And again, we've got some space here, Joe. I like what I'm seeing in regards to that.
Oh,
good touch
great
there.
touch through.
Can't get through. No, but they're going to send that rocketing out of bounds. So, you know, we've got a good throw in here. We get some numbers up. Who knows?
Bam, bam, something might happen.
Bam, bam, we can get a tie score. And, boy, wouldn't that be something for the Grizzlies. Again, Timberlane having clean sheets 9 of their contests.
Lots of space on the other side. If you're going to go faster, though. Nope, she's going to come back.
Yeah. Here come the Owls.
Good job by Mia to get that up and out.
We're beating this pressure pretty well. And Elle's able to get that over to
Autumn's
Autumn.
got tons
Autumn with
of
a
space.
nice run. Oh, and
she's got Rose.
Yeah, she got Rose. Rose is going to have to wait for it, but still gets to her nonetheless. Let's see what we can do here. That ball took a weird hop, but it's gonna find Elle's foot here.
Oh, she's got lots of. Yeah, Elle had a lot of.
Yeah.
Had an open lane.
And that's going to get deflected out of bounds. So another throw in for the Grizzlies. And that's going to get thrown right into the penalty area. Is Ari going to turn this?
Oh, she's able to turn.
See if
she can cross and get it up.
Oh, and is that our first
turn
corner
to a corner
of the
kick?
night? All right, so Goffstown with a good little burst of pressure there earns their first cross of the night. So Kat's going to line this up.
Kat's got it lined up.
And it's going to be a volley in.
I'm liking this.
We're only seeing a short
We're
kick
only
here.
seeing just one up high. I like that. Now we're down.
Yep. So we're getting some numbers forward, and there's the send in, and that's a good send in. And they
Ari
get the
with a
first
take.
touch on it. Yeah, Ari trying to bring that down. So here comes a potential counter. But you know what? They didn't push it as much as they could have, and it's allowed us to fall back reasonably well here.
Yeah, you would have thought that they would have gone running with it.
Oh, they could have. Yeah, they could have really wreaked havoc. Had everybody facing our own goal here, running backwards. Oh, nice precision passing. And that ball is going to stay in.
Oh, and it gets
Mia.
by Mia.
It gets by Mia, yep. So Riley's
Great
there.
job by Riley to stop that.
Yep, up for the task, so she's done well. Not allowing any rebounds, but that ball is going to get to the 50-yard line and then promptly get sent back in and get over Ava. So Owls come down with it. And there's a shot from afar, and Riley
goes up and just sneaks through, but she's able to get it before the goal line.
Gloves and collecting the rebound right on the goal line. I think that was shot.
Number 18 on the far side.
I think it was 18 who took that shot, yep. So here we go. Here's our own attempt at a counter here, Joe. And the ball's going to get through, and Elle's going to get a left foot on it, and it's going to be right on goal, but not a high percentage shot there. Fairly easy save, but a shot on nonetheless. So
big punt.
What do we say? You can't win if you don't score. You can't score if you don't shoot. You can't shoot if you're not within range. Again, can't be ambivalent when the opportunity is there to bury one in the back of the net.
Autumn a lot of time.
And she's going to send that in. Oh, and the defender doesn't clear that very cleanly.
No, not much.
Oh, Ari trying to thread that back
Ari
to
could have got it back to
Elle. Yeah. Good idea.
Good luck. Good try.
Yeah, so that ball's going to go all the way back.
I got to switch the field.
We could, but, we've had the space, Joe, and there's an example of that.
That's an automatic switch. Come out here to Mia, and then look at all the green that she had, and it hasn't changed at all. Yeah.
Yeah, we are overloaded on that side, but there's a throw-in. That ball's going to come back. And Brooke's going to find Elle with that. So here we go. And Elle's got options wide.
Mia
can go up a little bit. Yep. Oh, and there's another shot from afar.
Yeah. Needs to have a little more on it. We're seeing laser beams coming out of Timberlane's shots.
We've been in games.
All that hard.
Yeah, and some of the games we've been in, we've seen the other teams just boot it from, 5-10 yards outside the 18-yard box. And it's a law of averages. Because they aren't high percentage attempts, but you do enough of them, and one's going to squirt through, or you get a little bit of dew on the goalie's glove tonight. So good job by Autumn to try to keep this ball contained, or at least slow down. But she's able to make the corner, and there's the cross, and it's going to go in the back of the net. Riley not able to grab that out of the air. She got, it looked like
what a cross. She did it right on the back line.
That was a laser cross, and Riley got a bit of her hand on it. She got her right hand on it, but all it did was bat it up into the waiting.
And Timberlane was there already.
Waiting body of Timberlane player parked there for good reason. So no chance of being offsides, like you said. That was kicked from the back line pretty much. So
2-0
bam,
already.
bam. 1-1.
There it is.
Instead of 1-1, it's 2-0. 15 minutes left in the first half here. So what do they say? What have we said? 2-0 is the most dangerous score in soccer.
Timing. It's all about timing, right? And right now, 2-0 is
the next goal could really set the tone for the game. Could make it a one-score contest, or could make this seem a little more out of reach for the Grizzlies. Again, we're passing pretty well.
Oh, Cat had an open line down the road there.
I didn't quite see it either, but my excuse is I can't see out the window. And there we go, a little give and go, and here comes the cross back. A little bit behind.
No one there to get to it. A little bit too far back behind all our players. Good idea, though, but need to be a little deeper into the box.
Ari, good job shielding, keeping possession of that ball, despite the stiff arm in her back, despite the Bill Lambier stiff arm. Elle with a turn. Here comes her left foot, and she's going to take another shot. And the goalie's going to fall down and smother that just to make sure.
Work the corners, work the corners.
Yep.
It's 3 in a row straight on the goalie.
Getting some shots. The ball's going to get sent backwards. Brooke was looking for Autumn, not able to connect. So here comes the ball again. Big touch there,
Step
though.
by Mia. Good.
Yep. So
well done.
I like how we're capitalizing on any errant touches. We're trying to make them pay. So we have Rose on the far side there, and good job.
Is that a through ball?
By
Yes,
Ari.
it is.
She saw.
Rose is there to get it.
Yep. And she's able to send that in, and it goes into the side of the net. So I would love to see more of that. We have the width of the field, I think, available to us, and we've got the speed.
Yeah, it's got to be quick, just like what Timberlane's doing to us. They're going into the 18, and all of a sudden, boom, this thing's moving around, and it's like bam, bam. And there's just things that are just happening quickly, and that's where the crazy ball comes in, and that's how they scored on us twice already.
Yep.
So we didn't need to generate the same type of offense.
So the Grizzlies are trying to knock on the door here. We've seen other games where they haven't had the ability to kind of really even get past the top of the penalty area. I think tonight their opportunities are there. And again, I'm not taking anything away from Timberlane. I mean, they're a Division I champ favorite probably at this point in the season.
Yep.
But again, we've seen, Bedford, whoever. I mean, we can play with the best of the teams for stretches at a time. The key is, putting together the vast majority of a game at that level and intensity. So here we go, again, pushing a little bit. And Adri's going to send that forward. Good job by Rose to keep that. And that ball's going to come in, but did that go off a defender? It did.
It did.
Second
look at
corner. That. So here we go.
I didn't see that. I was just about to say that the Gostown wasn't pressuring their back line at all, and I haven't seen it yet. When we're up in a move like that, and we've got players kind of at the top of the 18 where the ball is kind of as deep as 5 or 6 yards off the back line.
So here comes Rose with the corner kick. It does not appear it'll be a short one. Arm in the air. And here comes the send. It's going to go on a bounce to the middle.
Oh, no swing at it.
And it bounced a couple of times, Joe.
Is there one more time here?
Yes. Almost was able to
catch
jump on that. Boy, was that tantalizing, the way it skipped on the ground a couple times. And I got to tell you, Joe, the defense did not clear that
they're not clearing it very quickly. Letting the ball kind of move around and get in there. It's crazy ball all day long,
ball,
and you got to get in there and just put a body part on it.
So Goffstown Grizzly Nation is not Ambivalent Nation tonight. They are here to play. Hopefully some of their hard work can pay off here, especially by the end of the first half. If we could go into the half with some kind of momentum, that would be great. And here comes the old commentator curse. As soon as I say that, the Owls come charging down the field all of a sudden.
Well, they make a great pass.
They look like they're going to get a shot off here. Good job by Bridget to
give up
clear
a corner
that.
kick
And there's
on
a
that.
corner. So, yes, the commentator curse. Bam, bam, just like that. A few words, and it changes the whole momentum
right
of
on the
the
other
game.
side, trying their own corner kick. An Owl substitution on that and play there. And it'll actually be the one that's going to go in and kick. They got some of the setup short.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look on the replay camera here. So we do, yeah, we have basically 2 players on the ball right now. So let's see what this is. The first quarter. It is a short kick. It's going to go just back, and basically it's going to be a send in.
What a great play.
And, oh, my goodness. And that was executed just the way they drew it up, I imagine.
Yeah, what a great play that was.
They stacked the players. We only had one over there. They split it. They were able to basically volley it right in. Riley not able to get her jump time just right. And that ball goes into the back of the net. So I said 2-0. Maybe the most dangerous score. I don't know what 3-0 is.
3-0 is when you
it's
start
not better.
When you start getting when the other team starts getting comfortable.
Yeah. So it's not a better score for the Grizzlies. But again, we've got a fair amount of time left in this half.
There's still a lot of soccer to be had.
As soon as I say that, the ball's out of play. But again, let's see if they can win the last 9 minutes of this game, go into the half with some momentum. And there's a foul, so that's interesting. I didn't get a good look at that one, Joe.
No, it was fouled against Autumn.
Was that a 3-0 foul? So the game's not completely out of hand yet.
Was that a...
L trying to bring that down, gets the first touch.
Do I dare say?
No, don't say. Do not say. All right, so here's a good tackle by L again. Yep, good effort by the Grizzlies so far in the game tonight.
Nice clean slide tackle at that to get the ball out.
But again, not making it any easier for them than it needs to be. But here's a turn, and here's another cross unless Bridget can stuff this. And the Owls are going to be able to send that in. Brooke trying to clear. It's going to result in a corner. But this is what happens, Joe. You keep putting the ball, especially around that 6-yard box, and good things are going to happen.
Yeah.
You create your own luck. And so let's see. You get a little different variation here, but really it's the same thing.
Result.
And again, a send in from not too much further. Riley not able to collect it. And what is the call here?
It must have been an offsides call.
So let's see. The ball's in her arms. Oh, she collided. She collided with Riley. Yep. So
instant replay.
Instant replay helped out there. Yeah, Riley was kind of it was like a Larry Bird getting taken down by Bill Lambier.
Larry Bird getting taken down by Bill Lambier, huh?
Yeah, and getting right back up again. Those old clips are the best. You used to listen to the game on your transistor radio back in the day. Wondering if it was Johnny Mose or Static that you were trying to deal with. There's a long send in. And oh no, I was going to say, I thought
Timberlane was going to have a one-on-one.
Yep. Oh, and a tangle of bodies. So it looked like Brooke took Autumn down. And they're both like converging to get that ball moving forward, but obviously there must have been some help by one of the Owl players because we have a free kick, and here it is. Bridget's going to send that right to the 50-yard line and down. It's going to stay in. Can we keep it in? We've lost a little bit of our height all of a sudden, Joe. Or is that me? It looks like
well, we've been in
back a little bit.
Yeah, we've been in defensive mode for the past few minutes for sure.
Fair enough. Yeah. But we've got to flip that switch.
Yes, we do.
So here's the switch you were talking about earlier, Joe. And there's the arms in the back. And here's the pressure just shifting to this side. Yep. So here comes Kat looking to move that up. Ari, good job getting that ball out of there. Oh, sorry, yep. A little bit behind, and Autumn was too wide, but tried to come back for that. So we lost a little bit of height, and we're also kind of sitting back a little bit. That must be, that looked like an offsides. But no whistle.
No whistle.
Play to the whistle. Good job by Rose to bring that down. Oh, I'm trying to clear it through. Timberlane just blocked that. We return the favor there for the moment. And all the English on that ball is going to send it all the way across the field here. And out of play. So we've got 4 Grizzlies and 3 Owls coming in.
McKenna, Ayla, and Avery going in. Ava, Autumn, Rose. And I missed last. Oh, L came off, I think.
Excellent job as always, Joe. Tracking down all the subs there. Ayla going to try to pressure that, but it's going to get sent in quickly. And that ball going to get sent back by Brooke up to midfield. But, boy, we're doing a little standing right now. And I think you hit the nail on the head a minute ago, Joe. Oh, and Brooke's going to try to block that. And it's going to cause an errant shot. It's going to go high. Hopefully it is a goal kick. Yeah. So like you say, a little bit of shell shock, I think, with the 3-0 score. But that can change quickly.
22 shots
22
for Timberlane.
shots for Timberlane to 8 shots for Goffstown. Thank you, Keith. Keith is going to need a new pen in a moment as his is going to run out of ink. All this action.
Of those 22 shots, a vast majority of them are well-laced soccer balls.
Yeah. And, I think I made a comment in the first 5 or 8 minutes or so of not a lot of opportunities from, developing from run of play. Oh, and a good effort here by Mia.
Well done.
And again, there's an example, Joe. We are catching them maybe not on their sharpest night or quickest night or something, but we have opportunities here. And I don't think we have to play perfectly to bury one in the back of the net and let's start the process of turning
Bridget
this
with
game
a long
around.
touch and out of bounds.
I mean, Timberlane's had 9 clean sheets, like I mentioned earlier. That might be most in D1 so far this year, but again, I'm not taking anything away from them, but I don't see the complete total lockdown defense that would suggest 9 clean sheets.
And it's more that this opportunities here is where they really
here comes
step
a
it up.
shot. Oh, and that's going to go.
Once
once
they get into that quote unquote red zone, things start moving quickly.
Yeah.
And they're not moving as quickly when it's back in their defense, and we're able to go and disturb it up a little bit more.
Yeah, they have the ability to counter quickly and build it up, as we've seen. And at 3-0, they're probably looking past this game a little bit already. So, if that's the case, let's see if we can take advantage of it.
There's a level of comfortness, and they're not backing off at all. Not saying that at all.
No, the pressure's on a little more now.
Yeah,
for sure. They're feeling it.
Yeah, now they're really in their stride.
Oh, and we're doing a lot of running by the player with the ball, if that makes sense. Like a lot of And there's another shot. It's going to go high and wide. So I think we, just got to get back to make the easy pass, have a plan.
2-minute time on the watch here.
We're on the ref's 2-minute time left in the first period here. Goffstown down 0-3. A long send out by Bridget, bouncing off some bodies, and boy, it didn't take long for it to come right back in our direction.
Goffstown's got to put something together kind of quickly here to see if they can maybe get another attempt on goal.
Yeah, so the 4-3-3, gives us a better defensive posture, and I think it makes sense. The 5-3-2, it's the 3-5-2 rather. Yep. What you sacrifice or give up in that defensive posture.
Ooh.
Hopefully you make up for. Oh, and here's a block. Oh, good job by Brooke to swing across. But again, where are we? We got to come up on this because it went almost all the way across.
Oh, a clean open lane to shot.
Oh, and that was a ball curling away from the top corner there.
Yeah, the last 10, 15 minutes of this time has just been shot after shot after shot.
How many times have we said it would be so beneficial to have just even one timeout during a soccer game? It's like timeout.
Oh,
let's just reset.
There's the timeout right there.
There's the timeout. So bam, bam, just like that. The half is over. So the score is 0-3 Goffstown. We will see you at the start of the second half, Grizzly Nation.
The Goffstown Adult Education Program, also known as GAP, offers in-person and online courses to any student 16 years or older who is seeking credit recovery, an alternative diploma, or a high school equivalency certificate. Additionally, students can receive elective life credits for work, home, volunteer, and alternative educational experiences. The program offers a wide range of courses, including algebra, biology, health and gym, English, U.S. history, and welding, where students are given the opportunity to engage in hands-on learning with our knowledgeable teachers. In-person courses are offered every fall and spring semester, while online courses are available year-round. Tuition is $75 per half credit. Payment plans and scholarships are available for students who demonstrate financial need. The registration process is quick and easy and can be done using the link that's always posted on the GAP page of the high school website. This link will take students to an online registration form which lists what classes are currently available to sign up for. Once completed, the registration is processed and the student will receive an email containing their student contract as well as details of how and where to make any payments that are due. We at the GHS Adult Education Program are eager to assist you in your educational journey, and we're looking forward to being able to help you with our enriching courses. If you have any questions or concerns regarding the program, please feel free to contact us through the high school website or call us at 603-660-5302. We are also available to reach through text at 603-487-7047. We look forward to hearing from you and to being a part of furthering your education.
Did you know that figure skating is the oldest Winter Olympic sport?
I'm Cheyenne. I play outside back, and you're watching Grizzly Soccer.
The Goffstown Shuttle is a comfortable and easy way for Goffstown residents to secure transportation for a variety of needs, and it's completely free. The Manchester Transit Authority is pleased to partner with the town of Goffstown to provide curb-to-curb transportation to the residents of Goffstown. We strive to bring an enjoyable riding experience that helps those in need of transportation. All Goffstown residents are welcome to utilize the Goffstown Shuttle, completely free of charge. Everything from getting groceries to needing a ride to medical appointments, Goffstown Shuttle has you covered. All buses are ADA accessible and people of all ages are welcome. Priority will be given to those over the age of 62 as well as those going to medical appointments. You are welcome to bring someone along for the ride if you would like to have a family member or friend with you. Passenger destinations are permitted within Goffstown and for medical appointments in Goffstown, Manchester, and Bedford. You can also gain access to any destination on the MTA system by connecting to Route 6 at the Shaw's Plaza. The MTA and Goffstown are looking forward to meeting your transportation needs. Give us a call now to schedule your first ride.
Owls of Timberlane. The Grizzlies find themselves down by a score of 3-0. What do you think, Joe? What needs to change, or what do they keep doing, and that will hopefully eventually work?
Need to generate some crazy ball inside the 18. That's what we need to do. That's what Timberlane's been doing, and that's what they've gotten their 3 scores on. And they're getting down, and as soon as they get into the 18, you can see the anticipation, and you can see they tick it up a notch for sure, which is what you want to do. And so you need players in the box, up and ready, and scoring.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing more to lose here, so we should be pushing players up and deep and into the zone to try to put something in the back of the net.
Well, it looks like we're going to stick with our 4-3-3 here. And what shape is the Owls? They have the 4 back.
Yeah, they were on a 4-3-3 as well.
They're in a 4-3-3 as well, maybe a little bit more of a diamond.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, welcome back, everybody. And, again, thank you to all our viewers out there. I just got a text from a family member in South Carolina, I believe. So we're getting viewers far and wide, Joe.
When are we going to go international?
I don't know. Is there time yet this season? I'm not sure. I'll be in Houston next week for the Merrimack game. But
you mentioned that we could potentially have 12 people watching right now. I think that's
yeah,
triple our normal.
And again, including some former GTV greats, Professor Hugh DeBrule, author of Ambivalent Nation, and Mr. Mike Santoro, who I think has called all kinds of games for all kinds of sports. So, nice ball. It's going to find its way to Avery.
Get in there.
Yeah, she's going to step in, and we're going to cross that over into a nice part of the field, but unfortunately there's no maroon jersey to accept that or do anything with that.
That was a zig versus the zag. Ari was going in the other direction and just had to turn around and watch it go.
Well, we've seen these games turn on a dime, Joe. You know, high school soccer, things can change quickly. The 2016 boys that won the championship, they were down, well, not on this field, but at the former field, to West High by a few goals in the opening round of the playoffs with only, a handful of minutes left, and they came back and won it. So you can score 3 or 4 goals very quickly. And that's what the Grizzlies are going to have to do probably at some point tonight. You're going to have to put some sustained pressure together. And what a great takedown with that ball there. Bridget doing her best to keep that out of the danger area. And, oh, no, here we go. And this is going to result in a shot. I think we get a foot on it, so it's going to go wide. And, boy, that is the best possible outcome we could have had from that play that developed, Joe.
Like
a goal kick. Yeah. I thought we were going to have the need for a above-average save from Riley to keep the score from going, bam, bam, from 3-0 to 4-0.
Ball does go out of bounds.
All right, I'm trying not to check all the text messages from our fans that are sending comments in.
We got a game to call here.
But we got and there's a
2 players
couple
down.
takedown. Yeah, bodies flying all over the penalty area. And here comes Ari with a good, clean look. She's going to send that. Oh, that's a little too forward. Great touch by McKenna. McKenna's going to drag that ball into the zone. And again, there it goes, Joe, into no man's land, unfortunately. But great effort by McKenna.
It was great effort.
And that resulted in the ball getting sent out of play by the Owls. So that throw doesn't find its mark there. But we're going to have a chance to reset here. Avery, good job getting over there. He's going to send that, but right into the defensive player. Ava D trying to keep that forward. That almost looked like a handball from this angle. We've talked about handballs. And the lack of calls. Yeah, that ball is through, and good attempted tackle there by Bridget, forcing the player to send it back. So, and there comes a cross. And
he just
got a foot on it. Yeah, kind of sliced it away, out of harm's way for the moment. But here come the Owls, resetting quickly, and that ball's going to go through. Oh, big touch by Bridget. Yeah, and that ball's going to come bouncing back in. Riley's going to scoop it off the bounce. Whew.
Yeah,
we had an own goal last game. I mean,
yeah.
we can, errant bounces don't always end very well. So Grace looking to send that forward and split the defenders, but the center back was able to close the gap. And the Owls, I don't know, is it me? They look a little more composed right now.
Well, they're comfortable, right? So now they're just playing their game.
So Brooks shielding the ball, and
that's all they have to do is just continue to play their game, and Goffstown's got to really step it up to cover this deficit.
Yeah, it's not like a 3-0 lead indicates that your opponent wasn't composed. Oh, and that's a good job by Brooks shielding, because you get the foul call, and that's going to get sent up and through. Can we keep it going the direction we want? It's going to roll for 10 yards there. Love the football field this year, Joe. We've talked about that too.
It's pretty convenient to just use the markers.
Don't really have to guess how far the action is, or the ball goes, or the play develops in. Oh, and Ari took the full brunt of that as she tried to block that. She's going to get up limping. Hopefully she can shake that off. And that ball's going to get ricocheted out of bounds off of McKenna, I believe. No, it's a Goffstown throw, so we get some numbers forward to receive that throw. Oh,
and two.
Almost handball to handball there.
Yeah.
At least the first bounce looked. It has that look. You can tell if you watch enough soccer games.
The ball just naturally doesn't move in that direction if it's not touched by a hand sometimes.
Oh, Rose able to send that in. Where are we?
See, that's where Timberlane just absolutely steps it up, and their bodies are moving quickly.
And they get on the right side of those passes.
Yeah, we're not able to get that. Maybe it's the anticipation part of it.
So Brooks going to punch that forward to Avery. Avery, good job bringing this down and going wide with it. And again, not a lot of one-on-one pressure here. Other games, we'd see Avery getting blanketed there, and they were content to just contain rather than tackle. But clearly not saying there's a deficiency in that strategy, because the score of the game says that whatever they're doing is working. But again, something we could probably take advantage of more. I don't know how many times I've used the word advantage tonight. Maybe not as many times as ambivalent, or Bam Bam, or Bill Lambier, but bit of a theme tonight. All right, here come the Grizzlies.
There's a good through ball.
And there's a through ball, and Rose is going to be able to get on the other end of this, and that's a good
It's a
strike.
great shot.
How did that not go in?
Finish?
Oh, my goodness, and that is their season in a nutshell.
What is the call? The call offsides?
What happened here? So
call's a foul.
That shot went right off the top bar. Well, they don't get closer than that, Joe, although we have seen shots hit more than one post of the goal before in the same shot, but my goodness. And that's what I'm talking about. We bury one of those, and we've got a little more pep in our step.
Yeah, and you get a little pep in your step, and then
so I think we've
got in. You're looking for the second one, and it's bam, bam. You're like one behind, and you're trying to get back into this game. But it's got to happen soon here, so they can. And Timberlane's not going to.
No, Timberlane doing a good job of winning these balls too with the throw.
Let it all just happen.
Yeah. So Brooks going to send that off to player. That's going to be a Goffstown throw. So good play there. Let's see if we can get the momentum back this way.
It's almost a handball there, if you ask me.
On which play?
Grace catching it and it hadn't.
Oh, and Ari spilled to the turf there. Looked like Bam Bam throwing down one of his friends on the playground.
Got the big club and just.
So.
Yeah, well, plus
so
one.
we're going to overload the far side here. We've got rows on the near side. And there's a send in by Bridget, and that's going to find its way not over the blind, almost though. Oh, good job.
Good job by
Brooke was
Brooke.
way up. Yep, now we're going to get that ball back
And
in.
Sue,
And
we
who's
need
on
to
the
close
other
the
end of
back
it?
door.
Yep, and there it is. Oh, great sequence. Good pressure. The goalie able to smother that ball. And this is a nice replay here, Joe. And there it is. So we had the extra player up, keep it in, keep that pressure, and generate one more chance. So really love to see them able to convert one of these chances.
Keep on shooting.
Have their discipline and, efforts pay off here. Again, execution. We talk about that all the time. Good step and touch by Adri. Oh, leaving it.
Miscommunication there, but
that's okay. It's going to work
out
out right because here comes Rose to receive it. They switch the field a little bit. Roll that forward to Ari. Ari seems to have shaken off her foot injury before. She's going to try to turn this. We're getting kind of pinched in here. Oh, we're giving them a taste of their own medicine with the little through balls here.
Oh, and there's no one in the midfield to take.
There. Oh, good job here. Is Al going to be able to get a shot off? Yeah. Oh, and that's going to be a shot from afar going way wide. So we just, in the exact same spot, we kind of did what Timberlane did a couple of times. Just a little, one touch give and go, split the defender, and go from there.
I wonder if we got a little bit of a tilted field here, Tom. Sometimes we hope for it, and we've been putting the pressure on this goal.
Yeah.
That's seen all the action so far tonight.
So again, just shout out to some former commentators. If Bill Lambert were the co-author of Ambivalent Nation, he might have said, bam, bam, don't blink. The pace of the game, the tenor of the game could change in an instant. So thank you to Poet Keith for helping with some of the commentary there.
Yeah, it's amazing you get Bam Bam, Bill and Beer, and Ambivalent Nation all in one.
I know. Somebody said it couldn't be done, but, we like to we accept and relish tough challenges. And here comes a push, big touches, but to no detriment, and a good tackle by Adri. So here comes Grace trying to find that forward.
Touch on that.
That ball's going to go out of play. We're going to have we won't have subs because it's Goffstown ball. And the only subs waiting are for the Owls. So here comes Adri.
I like the pressure I'm seeing so far from Goffstown.
I do. There's good energy. They're no way, shape, or form have they given up here. And I want to say the four-back is almost a little modification. Oh, and good shoulder tackle there. Adri. Oh, Brooks able to tackle it away. And that ball's going to go a long way, though, and come back into our defensive third very quickly. So here's a cross at the very least. And there it is on a rocket of a cross. And
Riley able to track it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 players up with the half coming in at the towards the end of that kick. So they're showing numbers every time that they go into the 18, which is reflecting on the score.
Good effort by McKenna to poke that forward, and she's got Ari, and again,
see if Ari can do the same to Rose.
Their shape is not where they'd want it. So Ari, a couple of quick cuts, and then that shot. So, their defensive strategy is working. Kind of bend, don't break. Not really letting us carry or develop much play into the penalty area, although maybe that could be some of our patience too, just running a little bit short. So we have a goal kick here. I don't think we've seen many of these from the Owls.
No, I don't think we have.
It's fairly short. It's going to go right to Ari too.
I've seen a few punts, but
yeah, Ari brings it down, trying to cut it back.
Good bounce for
Defender's
Goffstown.
seen that, yeah. And there's a send in, and it's going to get booted around. Who can come down with it? So Owls pick it out of the air here, and they're already as a team moving forward. So there's a ball there. Brooke able to disrupt that pass, and
that should be a Goffstown throw.
Yep. So good job, good defense there. I'm going to try to throw this right up the line, I would imagine. We do.
She does.
And Rose is going to poke it out of play. Another throw. Again, we're seeing the same pattern here. Owls methodical. And Riley's going to scoop that off the turf and I think punt it away. She got option to roll it wide if she wanted. No, it's going to get punted. And we're going to have a throw in here right underneath the booth windows. So not able to contain them in the midfield, and here comes a developing threat. And
1, 2, 3, 4,
long touches
heavy.
across, and finally, good job by Avery to time a tackle.
Our midfield is doing a pretty decent
and that
job.
ball's going to get
slowing them
through.
down.
We've got the defense running with their numbers facing us, but they're going to send that out of bounds and.
To nobody. Nobody's
I
in there.
I didn't catch the throw in. It was quick. It was quick, and it went to an Owl player before.
There wasn't a Goffstown player in
I
sight.
went to look down the sideline to see who was throwing it in, and next thing I know, an Owl player's, sending it forward. So good teamwork there to tackle, but Owl's just relentless. They've got a wave of players, and it's 1, it's 2, it's 3, and and there's a long send in, and
Adri
think
just
Adri got a
barely
foot
got a
on it,
shin
yeah.
guard or something on it.
Yeah. Oh, and that's a good send, but it's not going to be able to clear the pressure here, and they're kind of locking us in right at the moment. So we are under a bit of pressure.
Well, Goffstown had their go at it for a few minutes here, and Timberlane has come back with their own version.
Good poke wide by Avery. McKenna's going to be able to turn on this and get it up the field, and good battle, but too many white jerseys. Again, here comes a wave. They got waves, and look at the line that they're presenting into the
5 strong.
Yep. That ball's going to get spent out. Yeah, it's got a lot of backspin.
Oh,
my
goes
goodness.
towards goal.
I thought the backspin was going to help us because it's going to come back into our favor, but boy, Timberlane putting on a fair amount of sustained push and pressure there, and our defensive third, and here we go. We got to build it out of the back, and that ball's going to get sent up, and again, come right back. How many times have I said that tonight? So it's going to be a down to the last 23 or so minutes here. A little bit of a miss kick by Bridget, not able to clear it. Again, these balls are coming in hot, but they're bringing them down and able to play them. And Brooke getting stiff-armed off that ball. Good job by Bridget to block that.
Oh,
where we
got cleared right there, right in the center.
It's cleared right in the middle. How many times would I remember
turn those hips and
Coach Hugh DeBrule of Tri-Town, who coached at least one of my sons. Yeah, he's president,
for a little while there.
Author of Ambivalent Nation, would often say, not in the middle, not in the middle.
Top of the house, Tom. That went straight to the top of the house. Keep it out of your house.
Yep. So, good battle down the sideline here. You're going to send this forward, but again, it's not going to clear any the pressing Owls that are just keeping this ball pinned in. Good job by Avery to get in there, and there's a chip forward, and can we? Can we get a foot on that and keep that going? We would have had a good opportunity. There's only 2 defenders back at the moment at that point. Here comes a cross, Joe, and one of the few times a cross came in with
straight to the goalie,
white jerseys around it.
Yeah, and it's usually been just out of the reach of goal.
Yeah.
And
So, good.
White jerseys on it.
Takedown. So, again, Timberlane, clearly skilled, disciplined, have a plan. There's Brooke racing the corner, and she's going to tumble to the ground.
There it is.
No somersault. Yeah, Bam Bam. She is like Bam Bam.
She hasn't let us down.
She keeps her streak alive. I don't know if she's hit the ground already tonight. I don't remember, but
I think
at least once a game, a tackle.
That's
or
the telltale one right there.
A tackle or a push, and she got the
call
call on that.
She's going to draw a call.
She's drawn a lot of calls.
Bam, bam, like that. There's the call.
What she doesn't have in physical size, she makes up in positioning and willing to take one for the team. Comes Ari. Oh, I think Ari had some room on the sideline there. I think if she had to do that over again, she might play it a little differently. Brooke's able to get that right back up to Grace, who tries to get it over to Avery. Avery's going to find Ari. And here comes Grace. She's going to be able to punch out forward to her sister Rose.
See how our push is only 2.5.
Yeah.
Where Timberlane comes in with 4.5, 5.
With 2.5 waves.
Yeah, yeah. So we got Ayla, Autumn, and Kat in for Grace, McKenna, and someone must be sneaking out the field on the side. Looks like Rose is going to be coming off.
Yep.
Adri's going to watch that go out instead of keep possession.
I'm going to send it back. Oh, good job keeping it in. I think it just bounced
Just squeaked out.
Yeah, but boy, that was close. Good effort. Autumn was dancing with it on the sideline there. That throw's going to find its way to Brooke, is going to try to punch it forward. She does. Autumn punching it to Ayla.
Oh, and misdirected kickoff, Adri.
Yeah, had some pace on it, but not the direction she wanted.
Ayla.
Oh, lots of space there. We get a mark. And these big, long touches across.
Oh,
yeah.
We got to absorb that.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, that's right. We got to have it stick to us like glue.
Yes.
Oh, good step forward there. Ava trying to contain. Autumn's going to take over here. And oh, my gosh. I thought there was going to be a shot forthcoming very quick. Mia trying to clear it again.
See, with this pressure, they're 4 high.
Yeah. They're locking it in.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's
like a 4-3-3 in revert. It's like a 3-3-4 they revert to.
Yeah, well, they use their attacking mid, and they fill it in.
They fill it right in.
Yep.
You got it.
Oh, and it's a deflection, and it's going to be a shot
across,
from 9.
But yeah, there's a shot, and it's going to go off the
post.
Corner post. Oh, Joe, I don't want to say anything, but let's clear it, and then I'll comment here. There we go. Get this out now. Push up, girls. Push up. Well, it's been a scoreless game for the Grizzlies, but it's been an exciting game, I think.
Got Alyssa, Peyton, and Neve coming in for Ari, Avery, and Adri.
Getting some fresh legs in there. We just got sent in a picture from some of our fans who are enjoying a fire pit with an outdoor TV with the game live streaming. So again, thank you to GTV for making this possible. Like I said before, our 10 live viewers are super fans, and we appreciate
Thursday night
them.
Football right here.
Yeah, we've had Friday night under the lights. Again, I don't know, this is the inaugural season with the lights and the light shows during goals. Oh, and here comes a push.
Oh, 9 is still.
And we are trying to converge on that ball, and somehow we are not able to clear it.
It turns into a goal kick.
Yeah. again, about the best outcome we could have wished for there. But yeah, it's hard to tell with the new lights. There's a light show effect that they do when we score goals, but of course you have to be sensitive to those that are sensitive to such light shows. And regardless, if we don't score a goal, then there's no chance of a light show. And there's also talk too, Joe, about only the light show if it's like a tying goal or a go-ahead goal, things like that. So,
well, we'll take a light show whenever we can get it.
We'll take a goal. We don't need the lights.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Let me be clear. I'm ambivalent about whether we have a light show or not. I'm not ambivalent about whether we score a goal. It's a long send back. We're trying to get that over the top.
Long touch, but they're able to keep it. They had to get rid of it quickly, so they ended up losing it.
Yep. We get a kind of a new look on the field right now. Get some fresh legs and a good poke through by Ayla. Autumn's going to try to keep that.
The whole corner.
Big touch there. Oh, Ava's not able to get to it. Good step by Peyton to get that forward. And here comes Ayla. Ayla's got the speed to get this up the line a little bit. Cross that over, and there it is hanging there. Is that Neve?
Neve, that is Neve.
Yep. And oh my goodness. Yeah, not able to keep the ball in. Boy, they lock it down when we get near that penalty area. Ava with a touch. And hit. Oh, big send, and it's going to be a race. And
I think she's going to catch it.
She is, yeah.
She is.
And Brooks going to send it out of play. And Brooks picking it up. She wants to throw. But her opinion doesn't matter. Only the one with the yellow shirt and whistle who says, no, that's an Owls throw. Now it will be a Goffstown throw. I think. Yes.
All right, to Timberlane.
And there's a shot.
Oh, it gets out in front of O'Reilly, but there's no one there.
Yeah, that was
it's kind of a rare moment. There's usually been white jerseys all over.
I was going to say, if you're going to give up a rebound, that was the play to do it on. So Timberlane just attacking these balls for the win.
What a great touch number 9 just had.
My goodness, she had about 4 touches. I think we were watching in awe there for a moment. Yeah. So again, highly skilled. I mean, we certainly have a fairly high skill level as well, but it's execution. It's all the little things and it's consistency. It's the teams that can play at that higher level. All of them can, but the ones that can do it for large stretches of the game or almost the entire game usually find that works out to their advantage. Oh, there's a miss hit, so Brooks going to come down and for her own rebound and get forward. And good takedown there right away. Good tackle by Autumn. She finds Ayla. Ayla right back to Autumn.
Good look, yes.
Send that forward.
Oh,
and
good way to,
good job
great bounce from Neve. Neve's got Kat and she's got Alyssa coming in. She's going to have a second chance at this.
The cross is blocked. Oh, that ball just a little long, yeah.
Kat got a good look at it, but
good
I think
effort,
she didn't turn just fast enough to be able to get to it.
No, good effort. So here comes a goal kick.
But Tom, even at that, we were at 2.5 because Alyssa was coming in strong, but she was still probably 3 or 4 steps back again in that play, and we're just not anticipating getting into the 18. The 4 to close to 5 that Timberlane does each time they drive in.
Yeah, our developing play is almost like a counter, where you don't have the numbers, so you've got to you're going to get one one shot probably, maybe not literally, but one attempt, one look. And I think you were onto something earlier too, Joe. We've given up 3 goals, but we've maintained a pretty solid defensive shape, and we're not coming out of that super quick. So when we have those pushes, the instinct may not be to lunge forward. Peyton trying to keep this ball forward, speaking of lunge forward, and here we go. We're going to get tackled away. Alyssa trying to do something. And there's your point. I don't think Alyssa had a lot of options just then. So Bridget tracking this down nicely on the side. Where's she going with it? She's going to do her crossovers, kick it back. But again, there's that second wave we've been talking about. They've got the trailers.
They're 5 up right at the moment.
They've got the trailers. Yep. And it's been working well for them.
Even that, they're holding tight up high in anticipation for the ball to come through instead of coming back.
Yeah. So we're closing in on 10 minutes left. So 1/4 of the last half of this game. And Timberlane looking to score more goals for sure and keep that clean sheet, which I believe would be their 10th shutout.
I don't think I've seen them dial it back at all.
No.
But Goffstown has held them to nothing so far in this half.
Yes.
Right? So,
yes.
There's been
You're right. Yeah.
no score so far this half.
Both teams have hit the crossbar or whatever.
Yep.
And if we can score, I mean, I don't know if it's a moral victory, but we have a good chance of still winning this half. I know winning the game is a goal, but again.
There's going to be a foul on the field, and it's going to go in Goffstown's favor. I did miss it. I didn't poke my head out the window fast enough.
Looking on the screen, I see Autumn setting up for the free kick here. So not sure what the call was, but we're getting a free kick here. Autumn's lining up for it.
Autumn's had some decent luck from this range.
She has.
On these free kicks.
And that shot's going to be on target. Oh, but the goalie grabs it cleanly and clamps down on it for no rebound. We had numbers that time, but because it was a set piece, Joe.
Yeah.
And there's a cross.
Ayla's in the area.
Ayla's there. She's going to track this down.
See if she can get a cross on it.
Yeah. She's looking to turn, and she's able to, and the defender's going to poke that out of play. So here comes a throw in. Autumn looking for her options here.
Long feed, but
yep.
Timberlane wasn't in position to receive that. Cat with a good,
good physical shoulder-to-shoulder play there.
Right to
oh,
Autumn.
Here comes Autumn. Can she get a look here? She's
turning,
way out. She's way out. Way out. But you know what? You got to start somewhere here, and the Grizzlies need to, get some momentum. Long send forward, and Brooke
gets by Brooke.
Yeah, it gets by Brooke. It gets over Peyton as well. So, Brooke did a good job getting changing direction there, but again, it went into the second level of their posture as they're pushing forward. This ball is just finding its way through here sometimes, Joe. Kind of, I don't say effortlessly, but like uncannily.
Ambivalently.
No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're not being ambivalent.
No.
We're but the ball's ambivalent to who's around.
There's
a shot from afar, and she's gonna bury that near post. She tucked that right in the side. Riley saw it, but could not react quick enough.
Just like the other shots that we saw earlier.
This ball was just tucked right in the side of the net on a bounce that was too far off the line for Riley to do anything with.
Another really well-laced ball.
So what were you just saying, Joe, about Timberlane not letting up and we holding them? That statement is no longer valid in the second half here. But what's still valid is the opportunity to wipe away the clean sheet and chip away here 1 goal at a time. So bam, bam. Shot from there just changes the tone of the game. Not that 3-0 was...
I had a feeling that if I was going to say something, it was going to generate something. I was hoping it was going to go in the other direction. But
Yep.
and it looked like it could have possibly.
Yeah. So
taking some opportunities.
There, yeah. So Cat coming way back here, and again, this goes to your earlier point. When we're under this sustained attack, it pulls us out of our, the height that we'd like to have normally.
Right.
So if the score stands,
Eva, a little flick there. She's able to get it out and see if she can win the foot race.
Yeah, and she's got the speed.
She's working on it.
She does.
Yep. Man, I would love to see that 2.5 to turn into 4 or 5 in these games, and which means you got to be moving your midfielders up faster and deeper. Big switch. I think Avery came in. I saw her on the sideline. She came in.
For Ava.
Yeah,
so Avery for Ava. Yeah. And again, our pace of play has to be consistently high here. Oh, there's a handball. And the refs agree. The refs agree with us, Joe.
Bridget looking to see if she can get players to move up.
She tries to send that forward, but not through. But it takes a kind of a lateral bounce there. But here it comes right back. So this ball should be scooped up by Bridget. Oh, if that ball ricocheted one more time. Oh, and there's a through ball. Bridget's going to get back in position here. Oh, my gosh.
Look at
she's
this.
Just sending it. Yeah. Brooke able to send that wide at least. Peyton coming down with it.
She had a lucky bounce and then a very unlucky bounce.
And Peyton does a good job staying on her feet and allowing the Grizzlies to get possession of that throw-in. And we're bunched up here a little bit. Timberlane really good getting out of pressure. Bridget sends that forward.
See if Neve can play through.
Yeah, and it looks like she's going to be able to, and she's got speed to try to make something happen here. But again, I don't know if this helps or hurts us. Sending it out of bounds gets us forward a little bit more, but
see, this is where we're.
But we don't regain that momentum.
We got 4 behind the last defender. I mean, the last offensive person and 4 in defense.
Yeah, +4.
Yeah, and so that's why we can't get the push that we'd like in the front.
Well, if it helps us control the midfield, that would certainly be a change, and that would be a start. It's almost like, it's like chess. Got to control the middle of the board a little bit, and then your attacks forward become easier. So trying to attack from one side to the other without control of the middle is
3 on and 1, 2.
Not high percentage.
3 from way far. She's got a long way to go to get off.
So we are stopped on the 5-minute mark of the game here on the scoreboard. And unless the Grizzlies can create another chance quickly here, this game is going to have an identical score and ending to the game in Portsmouth, which we lost 4-0. So not only would we be shut out twice in a row, which would be the first time, but our goal differential would go down by 8 from these 2 games alone. All these factors that might come into play when it comes time for playoff seeding. Well, it looked like a handball there.
It did, and the goalie's out and then just able to keep it in the touch within reach.
Boy, we would take anything at this point, Joe.
Yeah.
We're not ambivalent about a PK. We would take that in a heartbeat. So again, what you're seeing, we're poking it forward, but then we're standing. We're not moving with the ball all of the time here. You know, it's the movement when you don't have the ball that can make all the difference. A long rainbow throw and a good touch by the Owls to get it, keep it forward. There's a ball through the middle. Avery's going to step up.
Still seems to go to Timberlane every time here.
It does.
Yeah.
You know, you create your own luck. We talked about it. And we're giving them some space here. And a good touch by Avery.
Yeah,
Off
good
that pass
flick
to
up and
Brooke.
over.
Yeah. Keep that over. Oh,
Ooh.
that could have been dangerous.
Could
Yeah,
have been
that was. I don't think she realized that was a contested pass. Or as much of a contested pass as it was. So here's a send forward by Bridget.
Turns into a wave foot race. Long
trying
touch.
to,
Long touch.
trying to get it in the middle there. But where's the wave behind her?
That's alluding to the whole game here.
So I've not been marking the minutes here, but we must be down to the last minute or two. Again, Goffstown, there's still time to win the last couple of minutes. And again, wipe away that clean sheet. Again, Timberlane putting on a bit of a clinic here at the end with their passing. Oh, and a rare, as they say in tennis, unforced error.
And that is
And that is going to be it. So the score will end in the same way it did it earlier in the week at Portsmouth by Goffstown losing 0-4. So good effort, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. And you got to tip your hat to Timberlane. They are a title contender. And they just look like a solid team that didn't make a lot of mistakes tonight. And they're going to take the long ride home with a W. So with that, we thank all of our fans, all of our guest fans for watching. And again, thank you to GTV for making these broadcasts possible. Thank you.